NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball, a slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best slashers?
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a guard. I know Kenny probably has.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Rockets playing here in Houston. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at point guard. Now here's Harden. Rebounded by Bogut. Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game scoring. Greg at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard. And second in the league in scoring, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear second half of the season. And then also finished runner-up in the MVP race. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
About a minute played so far here in the first.
And for Harden coming in second in the MVP race, he had a lot of first place votes, and nobody knew if he or Curry would win the award. In most other seasons, he would have won the MVP.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Warriors with the rebound. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barnes.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark. And for Harden last year, he could have easily have won the MVP, probably would have in other seasons. His big talking point for the award was how he carried the Rockets on his back. And he might have been the most valuable player to his team with the performances he had last year.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. Just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
Curry wide open, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here is Harden. Can they get it? Harden missing again.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Ariza outside. From the wing. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson for 3. Tries again. Barnes. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Ariza.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. They led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Looking at who's the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now the feed to Moniunas. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. And there's the play by Ariza inside.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Spates checked in for the Warriors.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 7 points for Watson. Warriors leading by 5. Barbosa kicks to Spates. Lets it go from 11. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Spates has got his first 2 points. Rockets shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Ariza goes in. Here's Capella. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. On its way from Barbosa for 2. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Ariza. And Watson gets it to go on the assist by Ariza. 9 points for Watson.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Iguodala, no good. Rockets trail by 7. And Lawson, here we go. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. On its way from Barbosa for 2. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And here are the Rockets. Here's Brewer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Barbosa passes to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Iguodala dishes to Barbosa. And Capella sends it back. Ariza kicks to Lawson. And stolen by Spates. Here's Livingston. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Green. Rockets trail. Beverly the pass to Jones. Iguodala against Ariza. Here's Brewer. They get it back. Capella and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's
And earlier we heard from Dwight Howard, and it's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach.
It's been great since day one.
What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better, is your head coach, especially a guy the stature of Kevin McHale, a Hall of Famer.
And Kevin, to get that kind of advice and that love and attention from one of the 50 greatest of all time, it's got to make you not only feel good, but give you the confidence that you finally now have found a place that you can call home.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Moniunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Brewer in at the 3 spot. It's Thompson off the drive, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Warriors leading by 3.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Beverly. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Inside, Bogut dishes to Green, and Motiejunas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know, talking about Beverly, his wrist injury really changed things for the Rockets at the end of last season. Suddenly, 37-year-old Jason Terry had to take on big minutes at the point, and he was serviceable, but they missed Beverly's toughness on defense particularly.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly.
And going back to the one thing with Patrick Beverly, his shot could still be more consistent. Last year, he was down in shooting averages across the board, including just 38% from the field. It makes it very difficult on your offense when you have an inability to space the floor.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Kicks it out to Harden. Second chance shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's Curry outside. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Lawson from outside. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Good. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe two, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Ariza goes in. That's good. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Green. Spates has got his second bucket. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Taking 2 shots.
And guys, the wheels really fell off of Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
Rockets trail by 10. There's the pass to Capella. Jones kicks to Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And it's Marcus Thornton with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Ariza goes in. Misses in close.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Houston making some changes. Harden comes in for McDaniels, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Marcus Thornton. Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Barbosa. Shot is no good, and Houston the other way now. And stolen by Spates. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.